How to make $100 a day in the Forex market. I wanted to make this video very quickly because I know a lot of people are trying to figure out how to have that first $100 day, how to have that first $500 day, or that first $1,000 day. And I just want to show you with the corresponding lot size that you have, how many pips you need to be catching in order to hit that mark of making $100 daily. So I'm going to go ahead and type this out right here on the chart. We're going to start off with a 0.01, and that is equivalent to 10 cents per pip. All right, we're going to move on to 0.10. You're gonna have to bear with me while I'm writing this out because I'm not the fastest typer in the world. But let's do, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go over that too. 0.50, $5 per pip, and I want to do a range of different lot sizes. That way, you know, if you're using a certain lot size, you know where you're at, you know the potential of what you can do. I'm gonna do a standard too. That is equivalent to $10. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna leave that right over here for now. And then I'm also going to write out the amount of pips you need to be catching. Oh, there you go. So 1,000 pips on a 0.01 equals $100. And if you're using a 0.01, you probably have an account around $100, $200, something around there. And if you look at that, and you're catching 40 pips daily, and let's say 20 trading days a month, you're making let me do the math real quick, around $80 a month. And if you look at that from a $100 account standpoint, that's almost 100% return on your investment in a month. And I don't know any other market that's like that. And that's not catching 1,000 pips, but that's catching 40 pips daily for the month. So let's go ahead and finish this up right here before I start rambling on about that. All right. 50. I'm really hoping my math is right on all this. I believe it is. I'm pretty confident in it, but I already know if it's not, I'm going to get some shit for it. Equals $100. And then 10. Oop. What? Whoops. All right, so $10 or 10 pips, my bad, is equal to $100 right here. Oh man, I messed this whole thing up. Okay, cool. There we go. So now that that's there, as you can see, for a standard, you only need 10 pips to catch $100, but that's $10 a pip, and you only want to be using that. Standards, I didn't start using standards until I had $10,000. Yeah, $10,000 in an account. So I wouldn't suggest using standards if you have anything less than that. And that's just so you don't over leverage your account. But I would recommend, a 0.10 per $1,000 in your account, because if you have a 30 pip stop loss, that's $30, and that's going to be 3% of your total account, if it does hit stop loss. So you don't really want to risk anything more than that. But I'm going to go ahead and write out here, since I gave that reference earlier. Let's just say 40 pips daily, monthly returns. All right. So I'm really hoping I don't screw up my math here. $80. That should be $800. Yeah, 1,600. Oh, let's just be 4,000. And then the last but not least, the standard should be around 8,000. All right, cool. So I just wanted to put this up here so you have a reference. Oh, jeez. Good thing I'm not a journalist or a writer or anything, because I'd be really screwing up my job right now. All right, so now I'm not saying, you see this number, you see $8,000 right there, that, you don't want to go ahead and over leverage your account just because that's there. You want to use the proper amount or the proper lot size corresponding to your account size. You don't want to over leverage, and you don't want to be risking more than you have to, because at the end of the day, that's what blows accounts. That's why traders lose. And that's why after 3 months, a lot of the new traders will be out of the markets, just for that, that fact alone. They start to get consistent profits. They get that trader's high, and then they start upping their lot sizes, and the next thing you know, their whole account's gone. So I would say have a set of rules for yourself and just keep on hitting those marks, and don't trade for the dollar amount, but trade for pips collected, right? So if you're looking to hit 40 pips a day, reach that 40 pips a day mark, get that, feel good about it, go into the next day, get the 40 the next day. That's what I did starting off, and I think it's actually really smart, because you're being strict. You're treating trading more like a business rather than a hobby. And I feel like if you start to treat it more like a business, you'll get paid like it's a business. So that's the way you should be thinking about it going into the market. Don't over leverage, but I hope these examples were kind of helpful for you and gave you an idea of what you could make. But that's it. I just kind of wanted to go over this and give you guys an idea, but I'll see you guys in the next video.